Agoya, based out of Calgary, Alberta, and he's self-coached, Team Agoya, and he wants to give thanks to God and his wonderful wife for her continued support and believing in him. And he'd also like to thank Leo and Charlotte and WNBF Canada family for putting on such great shows. And last but not least, he wants to thank everyone who came out, who's in the audience, who came out to support the performances and watch everyone compete today. Thank you, you're awesome.
Oh, gas, no brakes!
Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you had yourself a very fantastic Christmas. Thank you very much for joining me and watching this. I appreciate it. Make sure you take your time to like, subscribe, and yeah, just wait for more. Also, if you're watching this video was from my WNBF Calgary Pro Amateur Championship show. This happened in October, and this is my freestyle posing. So I'm going to be talking over most of this video. And before I go any further, I'm going to say that I have a cold. That's why my voice sounds all congested. Another thing is, if you hear some sneezing or coughing in the background, that's my wife. She has a cold as well too. The whole family had a cold. My son had a cold. So that's what I mean. I hope you had yourself a fantastic Christmas, because we did. So now that you know that I had a cold, despite the fact that I had a cold, we were still able to have a fantastic Christmas. And for the rest of this video, like I said, I'm going to be talking over it. So now you are watching the WNBF World Championships in Las Vegas. Oh man, there were so many countries there. And yeah, you know, as you can see, there were also male and female athletes. Fantastic, beautiful athletes. I hadn't seen so many beautiful muscular physiques. I guess a natural, and I think that's what makes it very spectacular. They were all natural athletes. So that means, if you don't know what natural means, that means they're drug tested. So that means, you know, you have to do a P-test essentially. You also have to do a polygraph test. And you know, if you are not natural, you're actually banned from the show. I think it's like a 10-year ban. So you know, that means you can't take anything. Well, I mean, supplements, like, you know what I mean, steroids, anabolics, all that stuff. But for those who don't know, that's what it means. So I competed at the WNBF World Championship in Las Vegas, and I represented Team Canada. So like I said, I'm showing some of the women here, and I'm just gonna be, I guess, going through some. So this lady, actually, she won the women's bodybuilding. Her name is Lisa Loom or Lum. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but yeah. So I'm just kind of showing her whole posing routine. Her conditioning was fantastic. I mean, my goodness, yeah, I feel like if I brought that kind of conditioning, I would have just killed it. But here you go, this is her posing. And next we have second place silver medal Leo King representing Team Canada. Yeah, it was fantastic to watch Leo pose. Look at those glutes, look at those hamstrings. Looking nice. That's the champ, ladies and gentlemen. That's the champ, Leo King. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the men's, I believe this is the lightweight. Yeah, this is the lightweight bodybuilding champion. So they're going on stage right now. And I don't know this guy's name. I can't remember. But he was from Spain. The Spanish athletes brought their A game. I'm telling you. I feel like they had so many fantastic competitors. And this is the champion himself, Kevin Hernandez. I don't know if I said his name right. I hope I did. But this is the champion, Kevin Hernandez. It was crazy to think that this guy is a lightweight. I mean, wow, the amount of muscle on him. Look at that. Beautiful posing too. And now we have my boy Sergio Blanco. I think I said his name right. Also from Spain. I'm telling you, Leo was basically just competing against the whole Spain. Like, the top 5 were all Spanish guys except Leo. So that means, you know, out of, yeah, like, it's, he did incredible. Look at my boy Sergio. Woo! it's crazy to think that these guys are lightweights. They look incredible. I mean, it was such an incredible experience just getting to witness all of that. Like, but anyways, these are the men's pro championship bodybuilders, the lightweights. Now we're going to be moving to the men's middleweight amateurs. So these are the amateurs, but as you can see, we all have incredible physiques. We all brought our A game. Why? Because this is the world championships in Las Vegas, and honestly, it doesn't matter where it's happening. This is world, so everybody was coming in hot. So there was supposed to be 5 competitors, but you can only see 4 of us on stage. So the 4 of us on stage are myself, Nathaniel Agoye. We have Steve Hall from the UK. I guess I should also mention that I'm Canadian, so Nathaniel Agoye representing Canada and also Nigeria. But then we also have Steve Hall representing the UK. We have Puya Muir, I hope I pronounced your name correctly, from the United States. I don't know what city or state you're from, so unfortunately I can't put that in there. We also have Jermaine Castaneda from the United States as well. So these are the amateur men's middleweight champions. Man, it was such a good time just to be on stage. Oh, I missed it. It was such a beautiful experience. And then of course I had to have my pin somewhere else.
Yeah. Do me a favor, if you can put that more in front, please, so we can see it. A little bit more.
Basically, I had to make all the guys wait. So one thing I'm doing right now, what you're watching in this right now, is the men's bodybuilding comparisons. So the judging is made up of a few different, type of categories, I guess. The comparisons is one of them, so they're just doing mandatories. We have to do the front lat spread. I mean, if you know all the poses, if you know bodybuilding, then you know all the poses. But later on in the video, I'll be going through the same judging criteria again too in the finals, so you'll actually get to hear the judges call those out. But for right now, I'm just speeding these up, and yeah, I just kind of want to. I don't. Otherwise, it's gonna be like a 25-minute video. And if anybody's interested, I can post the full posing routines. Actually, I can put them up. I can upload them if you want to watch the full posing routines from both the amateur and the, both the middleweight and the finals, because I know some of you guys are out there who actually don't mind bodybuilding. So let me know, comments, and send me a message, and I can put the full posing routines if you want them. And right now you're watching the pose down, so you're having the pose down, so that's kind of just like a fun part. I think it's fun anyways.
Pose down. What did you come here for?
So it's a very fun pose down. Basically the pose down is just freestyle posing. It's different from the mandatories. It's different from other things. So, just get to have fun. Yeah, I think it's just another way for the judges just to decide who's going to win. So it's just a fun experience to just judge and pose again. Watching this, I'll say the only criticism I'll give myself is to breathe out more and to slow down. Hold my poses a little bit longer. Getting a little flex of Jermaine over there. And then right now what you're about to watch is my freestyle posing. So this is my own individual posing. So there's another way that judges get to determine who the winner is. So they get to compare everybody, do some mandatories, get to do some freestyle posing, pose to a song. And the song that I pose to, you can't really hear very well, but it is a remake of Oceans by KB, and it's called Crowns and Thorns. You were only given 30 seconds. 30 seconds. So now this is the men's amateur finals. So this is the finals where the winner from each class. So you have, I don't remember everybody's names, but the shortest guy there is Dirk, and he just looked incredible. In person, I'm like, I couldn't believe his legs. Like, how do you have legs that big? So he's a bantamweight, if I'm correct. Yeah, he's a bantamweight, but he looked phenomenal. So he was the first place. So the top 3 here won our pro cards. And the judges made us hold that pose so long in the beginning. We held a relaxed pose so long, so you can see a little bit of cramping.
Nice and wide. Down to the right.
Show those lats.
This is for all the marbles here.
Hit on those three.
So now I'll give you the opportunity to actually watch and listen to the judges call out the poses. So you'll also be able to see each pose as I'll be putting them up in the caption. So yeah, that's it. If you don't know anything about bodybuilding, we have to do some poses. There's some that are mandatory. There's the freestyle posing, and there's a pose dump, but there's a bunch of different poses. So enjoy. This is what we do. And believe it, it's not easy.
Let's get a front double biceps, gentlemen.
Over here, you'll hear the judges make a mistake. They're supposed to call the front lat spread, and they call the rear lat spread.
Rear lat spread. Excuse me. Front lat spread.
Here we go.
So I'm just going to speed up the posing just a little bit again, otherwise you're just going to end up watching 20 to 25 minutes of posing, and if you do not want to watch that, I don't want to put you through it. But if you do want to watch the whole posing videos, let me know, because I can definitely upload them later in a different video, because the thing is I actually enjoy it. So if you like bodybuilding, send me a message, comment, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to upload the video or send them to you. But once again, we have the men's amateur, the final competitors in each division, and we're going head to head. The top three were the ones who win their pro cards.
There we go.
Relax. Raise up on your toes so we can see your calves, gentlemen.
So here the judges wanted to see my non-existent calves, but hey, you know what? It's bodybuilding.
Good, Nathaniel.
Quarter turn to the right. Side chest.
Side chest.
Woo! Relax. Side triceps.
What?
Feels so ticklish.
I know, right? There we go. Breathe out.
Quarter turn to the right. Hands over in the abdominals.
Suck it out.
Come on! Breathe, breathe! Woo!
So if you don't know anything about bodybuilding or bodybuilding shows, you can see that they definitely worked us on stage. So it's not just about dieting, it's not just about looking shredded, looking good, it's about knowing how to display your physique well. And I'm telling you, the judges worked us on stage, as you can see. So we had the mandatories, they had the comparisons, and they're still making us pose. You know, they had a hard time, you know, picking who the top three were going to be. But basically the top three there are the guys in the middle. So second, first, actually I believe, I can't remember who got second or third, but the guy in the red trunks, the shortest guy, he was number one. But yeah, they definitely made us work. It was not an easy thing. So if you're considering bodybuilding, be prepared to work. Flexing is not easy, but it's definitely fun.
Turn around, face the judges. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the overall. Gentlemen, let's see who wants it. Free posing. This is pose time. Who wants to win the overall world championships?
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the recap of the Amateur WNBF World Championships that happened in Las Vegas, November 20th, 2021. I was so happy to be a part of it. I was so happy to also, you know, meet some lovely athletes, have a good time. So thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and make sure you share it with your friends if you enjoyed it as well too.